Waltrip moves in.
He's running out of time. Darrell Waltrip running out of time.
If you've been with us all the way through this, remember of 100 laps or so ago when Waltrip was a lap down, he threw a punch and knocked Earnhardt sideways, and then they turned around and did it the other way around. Benny, are they even one punch apiece, and now they'll settle it on a final lap?
They're even right now. I was thinking about that a moment ago, but they're even right. Darrell tried to get along. They're even right now, Dave. Nobody's got anything coming right now. Oh, they get sideways.
He hit him coming off, and he hit him going in. He used up all of his bumper that time, and I thought that perhaps Earnhardt came off a little early on the gas that time, which is a good way of trying to break the line of the fellow behind you. Here's Waltrip, keeps him straight, but he keeps on tapping. Now Waltrip on the inside. Side by side. Down to the inside.
Oh!
4 cars. There it goes.
There's Bodine into the fence. Joe Ruttman spins around. Who's going to win the race? Where's Kyle Petty? Kyle Petty is slowed down. He's going slow.
Caution is
Kyle
out.
Petty's going to win the race.
397. I think Kyle's going to take it home.
Joe Ruttman gets going again. I think he's going to run second.
Car number 3 comes around. All beaten up. Wild finish here at Richmond.
Earnhardt's got his car going again, but Kyle Petty has passed him while he was sitting over there. Joe Ruttman has passed him.
Joe Ruttman is all beaten up. Look at the back of Ruttman's car. In replay, let's look at what happened. There are now 2 laps to go.
Darrell Waltrip's alongside of him.
There's the hook. Bang.
Earnhardt came down, caught the right rear of Darrell's car, and both of them spin. Darrell hits the car hard. Joe Ruttman can't control the car. If he could just keep them spinning. Look at Neil Bonnet's car. Look at Bonnet's car coming down the front.
Neil Bonnet's coming by.
That's
Waltrip's car with nothing left is coming down by us now. We'll take a look at it.
There's Bodine and coming into the
checkered flag is about to come out. Checkered flag will come down, and I think Kyle Petty is going to win it for the Wood brothers. Caution is on the racetrack. Take a look at number 11. There's number 7 that came through that calamity up here on the last lap. Coming down, Harold Kinder, flag in hand, and Kyle Petty, who watched it all. Checkered flag is coming out, I believe, right now. They're only showing 398 complete, but I believe that's 400. The checkers are down. Kyle Petty has won it, and we want to look again at exactly what happened up here in turn number 3. There's going to be some tempers after this one.
Oh, man.
Kyle Petty goes up on the board in the wins column. His first Winston Cup victory coming on the track where his dad dominated for so many years up through to the mid-70s. Kyle Petty has won it for the Wood brothers in car number 7. And the story again is what happened in turn number 3. Let's take a look again, Benny. Here they were.
They're going down the back straightaway. Earnhardt drives in the right rear quarter of Waltrip.
Takes himself out.
Takes himself out. 26, Joe Ruttman, he can't get through without spinning there. Ruttman gets through, but he spins. Bodine spins in on the outside of the, we see him obscured up there, but he spins and hits the outside retaining wall. There's Darrell Waltrip's Chevrolet, and it is torn up.
Gone away.
It's stalled on the back straightaway. It can't go any farther. That's as far as it'll go.
Kyle Petty is headed for victory lane. A disappointed, discouraged Waltrip trying to gather himself up, climbing out. Thought he was going to victory lane. Instead, he's going to take that one over to the boneyard. There's nothing left of car number 11 today.
He did a great job getting up there, too. He and Earnhardt had some swapped some sheet metal down in turns 1 and 2.
Earnhardt's number 3 comes in. Incredible finish.
I'm numb. I don't really know what to say.
Let's go to the winner's circle right now.
Okay, we're down here in the victory lane. We're down here in victory lane with the winning driver. He's taking the steering wheel off the car. Come on, Kyle. You don't have to comb your hair. Get out here. Kyle Petty's getting a proper attire on. He's removed the steering wheel from this Wood Brothers car, which has been out of the winner's circle for quite some time. Come on out, Kyle. Here he is. Here's the winner. Hey! Congratulations. You surprised?
Surprise ain't the word for it. I mean, you know, we worked hard all day. You know, the car pushed all day long, and we could never get it. The motor ran good, real good. But, you know, we never got the driving right until right there at the very end, and then they just drove off and left, and I got caught in traffic. But evidently, they all got to running each other, and we were lucky.
Did you see the crash?
No, I was in the middle of the backstretch, and I seen the smoke. I just run up on Daddy and them, and him and I guess the 10 cars, Sykes and those guys, and was trying to just feel my way around them to finish the race. And looked down the corner, and I seen a yellow bumper, and I figured it was Bothein's or Earnhardt's. I didn't know which one it was, but we was fortunate, real lucky today.
Well, congratulations. Here's Patty, your wife. Patty, please.
I'm just praising the Lord for us being out of the way and everything today, and the Lord giving us the opportunity to be here.
Well, that's great. Patty and Kyle Petty, a happy start in winner's circle. Back to you, Ken.
We'll try to get a word of the other participants as to what happened here. Let's take another look at this final moment with about 3 laps to go. This was it, turn number 3, 11-3, getting into contact. Then Joe Ruttman ran out of room, and that was the story. It set it up for Kyle Petty to take his first victory. Let's go quickly to Jerry Garrett.
Dale Earnhardt, what was your view on what happened in that accident?
Just hung up with old Darrell. We got in the wall.
Close racing all day. Do you think it was going to come down to that?
I was hoping we could race on, but we just hung up. Congratulations, old Kyle. You know, he's sitting in the right place at the right time.
Who do you feel hit who on that last thing between you and Darrell?
I just racing. I ain't going to, you know, me and Darrell's got to race week to week. There ain't nothing to it.
Okay, obviously not too anxious to talk about it too much more.
We'll try to get a word with Darrell Waltrip. Still looking very disappointed. They said there was some gesturing between the two of them after that incident. We'll give you more of the story in just a moment here on the Super.
The top story in motorsports. Dale Earnhardt clips the rear of Darrell Waltrip in the late laps at Richmond, Virginia, triggering a crash that takes out the first 4 cars in the race. In an uncharacteristically forceful move, NASCAR fined Earnhardt $5,000, demanded a $10,000 bond, and put him on probation for a year for reckless driving. But last Saturday, here on Motor Week, Chris Economaki raised a doubt.
Now the question is, the $5,000 fine, the probation, and the $10,000 bond, will that be lifted later on down the road because Dale is one of the good old boys? In other words, is the fine for real or for effect?
On Monday, Chris got his answer. A NASCAR appeal board lifted Earnhardt's suspension, returned the $10,000 bond, and reduced his fine from $5,000 to $3,000. When those penalties were imposed, NASCAR said that they were to preserve the integrity of the sport. When they were lifted, NASCAR said, no comment.